Hey everybody, welcome to Psychology Element. Do you spend a lot of time worrying about hurting other people's feelings? Do you get teary-eyed when you watch tragic movies, see charity ads about sickness or animal cruelty? Do you feel disturbed by noisy or distracting sounds like music coming from someone's earphones in a way that others aren't? If your answer is yes to the above questions, you may be a highly sensitive person. In fact, 20% of us humans are genetically born as highly sensitive people. Dr. Elaine Aron, an expert researcher and the author of The Highly Sensitive Person, says that being a highly sensitive person means having a hypersensitive nervous system. Furthermore, she explains that people confuse a highly sensitive person with being shy. On the contrary, research suggests that more than 30% of highly sensitive people are extroverts, dismantling these confusions. If you're a highly sensitive person, there's nothing wrong with you, says Christina Salerno, a life coach and a highly sensitive person herself. However, this implies that you may have to care for your hypersensitive nervous system to adapt to the world. Today's video is about the 13 signs of highly sensitive people. If you are a highly sensitive person, you may relate with most signs, or you may relate to all of them. Although all of us are sensitive in some aspects of our lives, analyzing the signs will help you determine whether you're a highly sensitive person or not. Make sure to watch till the end. Our favorite sign is number 7, because it tells us that being a highly sensitive person is not a bad thing at all. Without further ado, let's start. Number 1, you think deeply. Being a highly sensitive person is characterized by the ability to process knowledge deeply, says Dr. Elaine Aron, an expert in this field. This can also indicate that you spend more time thinking of your experiences than other people. Consequently, you are more likely to engage in negative overthinking. You may find yourself replaying events in your head or spiraling into anxious thoughts. As a consequence, you may even sometimes not be aware of what is happening around you. If you can relate to thinking about a situation for hours, this may indicate that you are a highly sensitive person. Number 2, you take longer to reach decisions. You tend to procrastinate on decisions because you like to delve deep beneath the surface. You imagine every possible scenario and every consequence of the decision that you're about to take, even if it means ignoring the ticking clock. These decisions can be as simple as choosing a restaurant for lunch or clothes that you might wear to the office. If you take more time than others in making simple decisions, this may indicate that you're a highly sensitive person. Number 3, when you don't meet your own standards, you're quick to be critical of yourself. It is important to be conscious of your goals and work hard towards them, but it is also crucial not to be too harsh on yourself if you don't achieve them. According to Psychology Today, highly sensitive people may lack self-compassion. Although they are compassionate to others, highly sensitive people may constantly beat themselves up. As a result, they might indulge in being self-critical and judge themselves for not achieving their goals. If you are super quick to be harsh on yourself for failing, it might indicate that you're a highly sensitive person. Number 4, you don't take constructive criticism well. A highly sensitive person may be aware that constructive feedback is typically offered with good intentions. However, it can be difficult for them to accept it because of their intense emotions and adverse reactions. You may have a propensity to overreact to criticism at first, but you also have a tendency to think deeply about questions and discuss them thoroughly. This can help you in the long run, since constructive criticism will prompt you to make the necessary improvements. If that sounds like you, this may indicate that you have traits of a highly sensitive person. Number 5, you are crushed by bad decisions. Travis Bradbury, the author of the best-selling book Emotional Intelligence 2.0, says that highly sensitive people are crushed if their decisions don't work out. We all feel disappointed when that happens. However, highly sensitive people take it much more intensely than others. This can build a perpetual cycle where a highly sensitive person can slow down their decision-making process because of the fear of failure. This sign complements sign number 2, since it can also be one reason why highly sensitive people take more time to make decisions. Number 6, you don't react well to bright lighting or loud sounds. Because of your sensitivity to other people, noisy sounds, and other sensations, working in an open office atmosphere is almost impossible for you. You're better off working from home or in a cubicle. When your atmosphere is too noisy, light, or cold, you may become distracted and stressed by a lot of talking and clutter. Dr. Ted Zeff, a psychologist and author of the Highly Sensitive Person's Survival Guide, says that a highly sensitive person may excel in supportive environments and are more likely to seek careers as performers, teachers, counselors, and health professionals. By the way, if you're finding this video valuable so far, then make sure to hit the like button for the YouTube algorithm, and why not subscribe so you can keep learning more? It's free. Number 7, you're quick to empathize. Highly sensitive people are empathetic, and they have a strong understanding of people and their motivations. This ensures they can easily perceive and address interpersonal issues. A recent study published in the Wiley Periodicals Incorporated found that highly sensitive people demonstrate awareness, have advanced cognitive processing, and respond to others' needs. If you find yourself listening carefully to others and experiencing exactly what they might have experienced, it might indicate that you are a highly sensitive person. Your empathy helps you connect with people on a much deeper level, which is why most people turn to you for emotional support. Number 8. You often worry about what others think about you. According to Dr. Aron, 30% of the highly sensitive individuals are extroverts. This implies that these individuals are constantly surrounded by people, and that is how they gain energy. What is interesting is that they often worry too much about what people think of them. This usually leaves them in a self-conscious mode, unable to enjoy social situations fully. In addition to that, highly sensitive people dislike when people say something negative about them. Therefore, they dress up nicely and behave in ways that people don't get a chance to say anything that hurts them. Number 9. You have incredible manners. Since you're aware of the people around you, you can modify your behaviors regardless of what you feel like on the inside. According to Psychology Today, highly sensitive people are keen on understanding other people's feelings. They are highly conscientious and present good manners almost always. Number 10. You work well in teams. If you are a highly sensitive person, you are genetically blessed with qualities that normal individuals may not have. For instance, you are excellent at listening and understanding the opinions of different people. Your unique ability to understand people's emotions and attention to detail makes you incredibly useful in team settings. According to Travis Bradbury, highly sensitive individuals are more suited to providing feedback and analysis than making the final decision. Number 11. You dread rejection. Rejection, like worrying about what others think, may be daunting for a highly sensitive person because they perceive it as people thinking less of them. Although no one enjoys being rejected, having a severe fear of rejection is a good indicator that people may be highly sensitive. Number 12. You are very aware of temperature changes. Dr. Elaine Aron says that if you experience slight variations in temperature to such an extent that it affects your mood, it could be an indication that you are a highly sensitive person. Number 13. You struggle to cope with change. Highly sensitive people have a hypersensitive nervous system. This means that they have to build routines to cope with different stimulations in the environment. As a consequence, even when something slightly out of routine takes place, they find it hard to cope with unless they build a new routine. They may be stressed even by favorable transitions, such as job advancement, a new friendship, or financial independence. If you relate to most signs, it might be indicative that you are a highly sensitive person. That is not a bad thing at all. In fact, it is a great trait to have and part of what makes you unique. You are wise, creative, and open-minded. You can empathize with people and form strong relationships. Share this video with someone you feel needs to know about this. And if you like the video, don't forget to like and subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss any psychology videos. And make sure to check out our Highly Sensitive People playlist for more. And thanks for watching.